Hey guys, Kelly Walker Slaughter here, your host of Warren First 931. We are back in the lovely establishments of Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. Thanks again to Matt and Nana for letting me be in here. But of course, I always love having special guests in here today. And I actually have like a very important person in here today. Yes, you are. Shut your face. It is the mayor of Morrison, Miss Sue Anderson. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good, Kelly. How are you?
Great. Now, off air, we talked about some family stuff going on. You're fixing to be a great grandma.
For the second time.
Oh my
tomorrow.
gosh, that's so amazing.
A little
Boy or
girl.
okay, I was gonna say little girl. What's
Yep.
the name?
I can't say.
Oh,
They hadn't told yet. So it's kind of
okay. It's a
secret.
surprise. Well, I hope it's just as precious. I hope it's a good family name. I'm a huge family name person.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, because we, of course, named, my little baby girl after my daddy,
Yeah.
Randy, and gave the middle name is Chris's mom's middle name,
I
Jane.
see. Yeah.
So we always try to keep everything in the family. But with that said, nothing but prayers for your daughter and son-in-law up there. And where's the baby going to be
Well,
born at?
it's my grandson.
Grandson.
My grandson. And he's in Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Okay. So we'll send prayers out that way
Sounds
for
good.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
But the reason I have her in here is because one of the things that Morrison is known for, there's so many things, but the big one is the ever so long Morrisontown yard sale. So talk a little bit about that, Miss Sue.
Well, we're going to have it October the 12th. We're
Mm-hmm.
all excited about it. Everyone's invited. It's from dawn to dusk.
Mm-hmm.
We have people from everywhere to come and set up. You're welcome to come and see our beautiful little town. We got a beautiful little town, a beautiful library. We got so much going on in Morrison.
You do. I mean, talking about the yard selling, it's not like she said, it's not just people from Morrison
That's right.
that is setting up. People from all over. This is kind of like the second part of like Autumn Street Fair. Autumn Street Fair is going to be
Yes.
this coming week, this weekend, this
Right.
Saturday. And then the next Saturday, if you miss this one, go to Morrisontown Yard Sale because there is a lot of finds. Everything I want to say, I've seen anything from like where they I'm horrible with car parts, but things from a car, parts of cars.
That's correct.
To lawnmowers. I've seen lawnmowers out there. I've seen quilts. I've seen baby stuff. And honestly, most of this stuff that you see at these yard sales, um, if you're thinking like, oh, it's in Morrison, it's not going to be great quality. No, it's really good secondhand quality yard sale items that you never know. You can find a little special treasure.
We also have a lot of crafts.
Okay,
People
talk
comes
about
with
that.
crafts and brings a lot of different things.
When you say crafts, like what kind of crafts are they going to have?
Well, like wreaths for the door, decorative stuff, a lot of decorative stuff, just a lot of different kinds of crafts.
Yeah, and if you're looking for, any new home decor or, items for, October, November, or December for decorations,
Right.
this would be a good prime time because yard sale prices are the best.
They
I'll
are.
have to say, they're not going to gouge you. And the other cool thing that I love about yard selling is the bartering back and forth. Some do that still, and it makes me feel like back in the day. Or, if they ask for $6 and all you have is 5 on you, you can start negotiating.
That's correct.
I really feel like that's the thrill of yard selling is bartering and negotiating.
That's right. I agree with you, Kelly.
Thank you. Because I feel like that's a dying art that we need to, instill in our children. And my son is really good about that. He'll get $20 from me and go around. And then he's like, Mama, I need $5 more. I'm sorry, I don't have it. And then he comes back with this item and he's like, well, I had this item and I gave him the money and the item and they made a trade. And I was like, you know what? We're good. We're good. But like you said, there's other things that go on in Morrison. Your fireworks display that y'all do each year is immaculate. I love it. It's one of our stops that we actually make in the circle. What else goes on in downtown Morrison?
Well, when we have the yard sale, we're going to have a benefit for the Morrison Ruatan.
Okay.
People that don't know what the Ruatan is, it's a community club that does stuff for the community.
Okay.
We give out food boxes. We help people if their house burns, if they have cancer. We have a big ball team in Morrison.
Yeah.
Over 400 kids.
Yeah, the ball league we're also a part of. It's huge.
Yeah, it
It's
is huge. And so we're going to have a benefit to try to raise some money for the Ruatan.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be from 6:30 to 10, I believe.
That night or that day?
That morning,
Morning.
yes.
Okay.
And we had an air conditioner to go out, and we've had an ice maker to go out within the last 2 weeks.
Isn't that how it always happens?
It is. So
Yeah.
we're trying to raise a little money for the Ruatan so we can do our food boxes.
Yeah.
We give out food boxes every year, so it's a big deal for us. The Ruatan's a big part of the town,
Yeah.
and the town's very proud to have the people in the Ruatan to help.
Yeah, I agree. And if you have never been to the Morrison ball games, you should just come out for the
That's right.
food because
Delicious, delicious.
David does an amazing job grilling those burgers. And I know the secret of how to make those burgers delicious, which I took home with me. I just want everybody to know. And the trick also too, I found out was where they like to grill the onions first. So it goes out and you're like, smells so good.
Very good food.
But you can't beat a Morrison burger.
That's right.
And then you also talked about the library in Morrison. Talk a
We
little bit
got
about that.
we got a beautiful library. It's fairly new. It's well set up. We got several computers,
Mhm.
a lot of different books, different characters,
Yeah.
just whatever you want. We think we have it.
Yeah.
People comes in, use our computers to do their taxes, send letters. We have fax machines. We can do anything you need.
Yeah, and and it's ever so growing, guys. I mean, there's is the eatery still down there? I can't think of
Well,
what it's called now.
it's not. No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not right now. But we've got that building, and we're not going to rent it right now.
Mhm.
We will eventually, but right now we're just kind of letting it sit.
Yeah, I gotcha. But if anybody's ever interested in,
Yeah,
you can always call Sue anytime, anywhere, and she can like
that's
give you
right.
the 411 on what to do. And then of course, I always like to say this during early voting while you're here.
Yes,
When early voting happens for our general election that is going to be coming up in November, this is one of the stops to go to.
that's correct.
Well, actually, I guess early voting will be in October
Yeah, it will
because
be.
November is the actual date.
Right.
But leading up to November, early voting happens, and um, the Morrison Ruatan is one of the stops
That's
for
correct.
early voting to go. And you don't have to be. When I say this, because a lot of people thought you had to live in Morrison to go early vote in Morrison, you do not have to. The reason they set this up at the administration building, Morrison Ruatan building, and I want to say it's
Centertown.
Centertown building, thank you, is to hit every aspect of people in that area, whether you're driving through it to go to work, coming home, whatever the case may be. And if you can't make it out to the actual day of voting, utilize those 3 locations for early voting. I will say that because this year I think our vote matters more than anything when it
Yes.
comes to voting. Whether whoever you're voting for, you need to make sure your vote is counted and it's counted right. And one thing I love about living in Tennessee is how we trust our voting system.
Yes,
I think it's one of the very few states left that has a good honor system.
I agree.
So if you just remember, if you have any questions, you can always call the election commission's office, Sue, another Sue,
Another Sue.
Another Sue,
Susie.
Susie. You can call her, Miss Susie Davenport, at the election commission's office to get more details on that. And if you want to help volunteer as well, because they always are looking for volunteers. But is there anything I have not tapped on yet?
Not that I can think of. But
Okay.
I want to thank you.
You're
Thank you for having
welcome.
me on.
I wanted to, I haven't had anybody that from Morrison yet with events, and I'm like, I'm calling Sue Anderson. I'm like, I need her number. So I text David. I'm like, David, I need her number.
Appreciate that.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. And anything that ever goes on in Morrison that you need, let me know about. You're always welcome on the show. You got my number now.
I got your number now,
Yeah.
Kelly.
I know. She's like everybody's grandma that they want. I'm
That's
telling
right.
you, she's so sweet.
I don't know about that, but thank you.
Hey, you're nice to me, so that counts. But like I said, what were you gonna say? Anything else?
Just that everyone's invited to come out, enjoy, look at our beautiful town. We've got
Yeah.
a beautiful town,
Yeah.
and it's growing.
It is, and come out once again. The Morrison Town Yard longest yard sale is going to be open on October the 12th from dawn to dusk.
That's right.
I love it. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day and good luck on your grandbaby and your daughter's surgery.
Daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law surgery.
Thank you. I appreciate that,
Welcome.
Kelly.
Anytime. Everybody say bye to Miss Sue.
Bye, everyone, and thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. I gotta still talk. I'm not done. You're fine. No, you're good. This is how everybody does it. But you're good.
Yeah, I can make
Yes, ma'am. You can go back to doing your thing. So do I. I still ain't done. But with that said, guys, if you do have any questions about the yard sale, how you can be a part of it, you can send them to me and I'll text them to Miss Sue. Oh, Christy Perkins Casti said she was a good boss at Oster. She's laughing. See ya. I let her know though. I let her know. But with that said, so many things are going on today. We got to get everything crammed in. So with that said, as I am talking to you, love it. Yeah. Uh, the big ones this week, first and foremost, is of course our, and let me blow this up so I can read it for you guys. Is first the sponsored from Security Federal Savings Bank is the homecoming weekend extravaganza, as I call it. Friday, first and foremost, all schools will be dismissing at 12 o'clock. And again, that is Warren County Public Schools will be dismissing at 12 o'clock that day. So whether you want to go to the parade or not, or the pep rally, you don't have to, but your kid will be dismissed at 12 o'clock that day. And then at 1:30 is going to be the homecoming parade where everybody lines up downtown and the cheerleaders, the Pioneerettes, the football team, the classes, they come and showcase their floats and more. Also, they parade the people that won the court of all the classes is going to come out as well. And then the pep rally, once the homecoming parade is done, which starts at 1:30 p.m., the pep rally will start at 2 p.m. that day. And the pep rally is going to be at the city lot on the square in downtown McMinnville, which, if you do not know what the city lot, which is on the square, it's right here. You can't miss it. It's right now. It's where, people call it the Paul Holder grass lot. People call it the city lot. They call it the grassy lot. But it is right here past the fountain in downtown McMinnville, right next to Paul Holder and Realty. It's where they put the ice skating rink during each year. So make sure you be a part of that. Also going on is, of course, the game that night kickoff is at 7, where they're going to play Green Hills, which again, everybody needs to get ready for that. As far as the weather goes, it looks like the weather is going to be amazing. So no worries on that. Also going on this weekend, big stuff, two big ones, is the Autumn Street Fair, which starts at 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown McMinnville. So after you get done with the game and the pep rally, rest up, because the following day, that Saturday, is Autumn Street Fair, where there's crafts, music, food, and fellowship. And this is all being brought to you by the leadership of Warren County, and it's one of their annual Autumn Street Fairs that is phenomenal. Over 150, 200 plus vendors come out, set up all over, and they're not just from McMinnville, they're from all over as well. And it's just a good time. And that's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Followed by the 20th Annual Heritage Day, which is at Rocky River Road. That's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., located in Rock Island, Tennessee. And they're going to have us some familiar faces, of course, is our good friends from Prater's Barbecue. They'll be serving up some good food out there. You're going to see the Old Time Dance Club. You're also going to see Clearview Bluegrass Band's going to be out there. And there's also going to be a car show. Thank you, Christy. You have a good day too. Time to get to work. I understand 100%. Also, as well as I'm looking at the spectators parking in the 2-hour parking lot, that doesn't need to be, but they are. They don't look like they're from here. I should turn the camera around, but I can't. Let's see. We talked about the pep rally. We talked about the dismissal. We're don't forget After today, you can check out this week's newsletter. We have everything in there. We are showcasing so many events that have gone on. Um, First and foremost, I want to say the Homecoming Dance 2024. You guys rocked it. You looked amazing. And thank you for sending us the pictures so we can put them on in our newsletter as well. Because I say that um, because the kids look they all look grown up. But of course, our front page story for this week's our news letter is the homecoming dance of 2024. And I do want to mention that at Randall Walker Farms right now, we have pumpkins, gourds, apples, we have corn stalks, and straw. So if you are needing, you know, the straw that's in the hay bales and stuff to help stack your pumpkins, we have that. Just make sure you go to Randall Walker Farms and get it while you can. Also, we just did our follow up story with the Tree City Marching Arts Festival. Again, congratulations to the Warren County High School Pioneer Pride Marching Band and all the bands that showed up. 12 bands, you guys, was at the Tree City Marching Festival. And if you have not been to a marching band arts festival, you need to go to one because just seeing these kids and playing these songs that are, the old stuff to the new stuff and they mix it. And then they have sometimes, I think this one did have some original work from one of the students. It was just amazing to hear all that and how the arrangement of stuff. And it was just a good time, and I also wanna do a shout out to Mr. Farnham for making a special pop-in visit, because I got to see him for just a quick bit because I didn't wanna take too much of his time, but, I was like, "How did you get here? How were you allowed out?" Because, of course, he's right now in training, with the National Guard and stuff that he does, and I wanna say thank you for his service, but he found out that he's allowed to leave or take a break as long as it's no longer than 8 hours away. And from where he's at to his house is 7.5 hours. So he got to come and be with the kids that, he has helped with the band and all that and get to see it in full fruition. And I just think that's awesome. And so I just can't thank him enough for taking the time to come out. And then I know he had to rush back the next day to go back and do protect us, do his service for the United States. But again, we also talk about that in our newsletter. And the cool thing about when they do this was not a competition. This was a festival. So, two things you got to know. If it's a competition, there is scores like points, but in festivals, they're really scored on like excellent, superior, and something else, or it's both of those. It's just those 2. And so when they get their scorecard, that's what it says in each group, whether it's percussion, flute, brass, whatever the instrument is in that category. And they're gonna rank you as either excellent or superior. And so that's how it is. And everybody leaves with a trophy is how it is. But the big thing is at the end of each marching festival, all the bands get together and they perform one thing. But this year, since they had to move everything in the gymnasium, the Dalton Gymnasium at the high school, we couldn't do it this year. And so hopefully next year, which the date has already been set, so there's no confusion or conflicted dates going on right now. But September the 27th, 2025 is going to be the next Tree City Marching Arts Festival, and I will definitely be there and I will bring anything I can to make it an even funner experience for these kids because I just want nothing but the best for our children. I just do. Also, in our newsletter this week, we're going to be talking about the upcoming events for the Chamber of Commerce. And a shout out to one of our newest sponsors, Champion in McMinnville, as they're going to be sponsoring our Business Buzz page. But with that said, upcoming ribbon cuttings. Of course, the one that was canceled on Friday because of the potential weather that was coming in from Hurricane Helene. The KW Mid South Home and Land is doing their ribbon cutting tomorrow at 11:30. at 228 East Colville Street. Now, of course, that is where the old back bar used to be set up. You can't miss it because the KW sign is up and you can't miss it. So that's going to be there. Shout out to Kristen Green and all them putting that together. And of course, catering that event that day is going to be Helen's on the Green, or as they want me to call it now, Hot G. Um, they will be there. And another ribbon cutting going on for October the 9th is at the Chamber of Commerce. It's going to be Origin Socials, and that is going to be in the Chamber of Commerce community room. That will be on October the 9th. Followed by that, the relocation celebration for Ascend Federal Credit Union. And we look forward to seeing everybody to this one. This event will be at 11:30 a.m. at 3080 Nashville Highway in McMinnville, and that is like the McMinnville or the Nashville Highway, of course, is going through if you were taking the back road to get to Murfreesboro. So again, several things are coming up. There's even more dates. I got to get some more in there before I send this newsletter off, but I just want to make sure to get that in there. And of course, it is truck season because with football comes trucks. You got to have that on the go back seat or back pickup. Make sure you check out for any cool looking new trucks at Champion in McMinnville. They're located at 1600 Sparta Street in McMinnville, or give them a call at 931-259-4081. And of course, I'm waiting for the approval. We got videos. I got to interview a lot of the families and folks at the big send off this past weekend for the Fox Troop National Guard. They got deployed on Saturday, and they were deploying to the Middle East. And from what I gathered, is they're going to be scattered everywhere across the Middle East. And so I urge everybody to say prayers for these families that are missing their moms and their dads, their aunts, their uncles. And I'm going to try to get Haley Coon on. I got to meet her there as well as her husband um, was being deployed, and she is actually over the family support group for the Fox Troop folks. And so I want to try to get her on because she said not only I asked her like how can we help, and she said that whether it's a donation or you can also donate items while the families are gone because these guys and gals are going to be deployed for 10 months. So not only are they missing the upcoming Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're going to miss New Year's. They're going to miss they're going to miss birthday parties. They're going to miss all these things. And I'll say this again as I was taking pictures of each family member that I got a photo of. Um, I will tell you, it was it was very emotional, and I'm so grateful that there's people in our world that in our nation that goes above and beyond and fight for us. And out of all the people that should be making the most, I will say this because it's my show. I'd really truly believe that if we took half the money that politicians make and put it into our armed forces, United States of America would be a force to reckon with. I'm just saying. So, I don't think they make enough money because sacrificing your life, your family time, it's priceless. There's really no dollar amount. But when, they have it in their heart that this is what they want to do for their country, I do not blame them. I'll go do what you love. And so, my heart goes out to all the men and women out there for the next 10 months and all the other men and women that I'm not aware of that are in battle with something um, that's out of my hands or out of my reach. So be praying for them as well. And of course, the big thing, of course, Hurricane Helene is there's big relief programs going on right now. The McMinnville Fire Department is taking donations to help people who are dealing with the major storm damage from Hurricane Helene. Below is a list of the needed items, and you can drop them off at the Fire Department Station 1 and Fire Station 2. Hashtag McMinnville Strong is what they wrote. So I made sure to put in my newsletter. Ready to help. Donations to help East Tennessee flood relief. They're asking for bottled water, packaged food items, personal care items, household cleaning items, traps, flashlights, or sorry, tarps, flashlights, batteries, garbage bags, and etc. And of course, we said the drop off locations is at Station 1 and 2. And they're hoping to get all these items together by October the 4th. Also going on, which I do need to check my phone because I remember it's also in here. Yes, after my podcast. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? Thank you. No, that's not it. Uh, I gotta find it. Sorry, guys. Okay. So DT was Silent Creed. I did see them all hours of the night at this point because when after 8, I think it's getting late. But as I was going home, they had it lit up over there. But you at 414 Beersheba Highway, they're hoping to load it up with items needed for East Tennessee and Asheville. So please pass the word around. And I talked about this yesterday on a quick little pop in podcast, but it's a 53-foot semi trailer that they're loading as much stuff as they can. And once it's loaded up, they want to start hauling it out. Um, but again, just like bottled waters, garbage bags, whatever you think is a necessity to you, it's a necessity to somebody else. So when you go grocery shopping, whether it's today or tomorrow, get a when you buy like say trash bags, get another thing of trash bags. Like double up on some items and then take those items to those locations. And they are there all from morning till nightfall. It was after 8 o'clock when I passed and I saw people dropping off stuff still over there at it was, if you don't know where it's at, Poor Man's Treasures is over there, Tammy's Market's over there. So you can drop off items there as well. And the goal is once the trailer's full, they're going to depart. Another thing, of course, that happened this morning, Daniel Bratcher, he got with me yesterday and we went on. And of course, as of this morning at 8 o'clock, they were taking, I guess they were going to meet all the other TCAT schools. And they were just asking for bottled water only because, like, I got information from my brother in law that lives in Asheville. He said pretty much the electricity's cut off, the water's cut off. He's trying right now to get enough money together to get enough gas to get from Asheville to Atlanta because he's got some friends there because there's only one way out of Asheville right now. And we also too, before I forget, we shared on our Facebook and Instagram pages, we shared um, like a legit certified website of ways that you can help these people in need right now. But with that said, everybody just needs to pray for them too, because some people still can't be reached. My brother-in-law can only get in touch with us because he's taken Wi-Fi from a hotel because the phone services are still down. So but again, those are just a few of the things that I am aware of that you can help our folks in East Nashville. I did hear some parts in Knoxville got hit. So again, be cautious. I know some people, with Thanksgiving coming around and people take and then fall breaks coming around. Just remember that be careful, be cautious because anywhere there's like heavy water, that's again, I'll say this. Um, McMinnville, like we said yesterday, got very lucky because we were for nursery folks, we were in a bad drought and we needed rain. And so much rain came from Hurricane Helene that not only did it soak, the dry nursery areas soaked all that water up where it has helped nutrients our plants, but it also, if you noticed at the on the dams and stuff where they hold the water and let it out and like over at Caney Fork and stuff, um, in the Rock Island area, you notice that the water levels went up, which helped out everybody. So I always say, in the weirdest way, God always provides we don't have to fully understand it. Um, but it is what it is. So, let's see here. Congratulations to our Warren County Schools Tennessee Employees of the Month, and a huge thank you to these amazing businesses this week who helped show a little extra kindness for their hard work. So, a shout out to Erica Kleem. She's a math teacher at the Warren County High School. A shout out to Kayla Milstead. She's a teacher assistant. She's the third grade Centertown Elementary. So congratulations to them. And also to everybody that helped put that together, like the Butcher on Main, Home First, Home Healthcare, Main Street Media, Mad Cow Running Company, and Outfitters LLC, The Clean Machine, and Chris Springs Market. Let's see. I did share some stuff that I wanted to make sure. Okay. This weekend is the Middle Tennessee Nurseries Association, and it's going to be held at the Milner Recreation Center. And so, just a reminder that the main gym at the Milner Rec Center will be remain closed this week. The auxiliary court and the walking track will be closed starting Tuesday, which is today, the 10th, for the MTNA trade show setup. So, the nurserymen are going to be taking over the Milner Recreation Center for a little bit. So just bear with them. But that is going on this weekend. So I'm telling you, so many things are going on. Make sure you check out the pep rally, the homecoming parade. Make sure you check out Autumn Street Fair, Heritage Day, even the MTNA. When you get to see, it's so neat going to these nursery conventions and seeing what everybody has to offer. um, Congratulations is in order as of yesterday. It was the senior night for our soccer girls. They played at Cumberland County last night. I don't know the results in that yet, but we'll get there. Let's see. Uh, okay, and then of course, ways to help people in need. We got that North Carolina's Weather Authority, and it has a list of people to donate to the Western North Carolina after Hurricane Helene. Of those are those legit ones we talked about yesterday. A shout out again. I want to say a huge thank you to Helen's on the Go, Helen's on the Green, and soon to be called Hot G for letting me come in and being a part of their day and just being as easy going as they are. I wish nothing but the best for them and just to see what their next thing is, their biggest thing. I know, like I said earlier, they're going to be a part of the catering process for the KW Mid South Realty and Auction Place. So again, if you haven't checked out Helen's, make sure you do. Upcoming events also going on this week. And again, our upcoming events are always being sponsored by our ever so amazing, our community calendar events, Reddick Brown Ford. Love them guys. Shout out to Chris and them. And also, everybody up there. I had a great time doing that little pop-in podcast with them as well. But there's upcoming music going on this weekend from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Rock Island Trolley Stop. You're going to be able to listen to David England and the Second Time Out Band, and that's going to be from 5:30 to 7:30 this Saturday. Another cool thing we talked about yesterday was the Relax and Create adult crafting activities that they're going to be having at the Magnus Library, and it's free of charge. But they got dates for the October the 12th, which is a week from this Saturday, November the 9th, and December the 7th. If you want any more details on that, please feel free and check out the Magnus Library and go ask them all about it. A shout out to our Warren County middle schoolers as sixth grade wins again. Thank you for making every day at school count. I think this is super neat. At the Warren County Middle School, they do a competition each week where the grades participate in attendance. So, and of course, sixth grade won this week, which was the Trailblazers, Navigators, and Prospectors with 95%. How fun is that? A fun little way to get kids involved in school activities. I'm just saying. Families in crisis, of course, If you did not know, I'm gonna also post this too as well. But October 1st does kick off. It's one of the many things that October is all about, which I'll just go to that really quick. But Domestic Violence Awareness Month is October, and to kick off the awareness month for them, Families in Crisis is doing a donation drive for the whole month of October. Each week, we'll be asking for new household items that will assist our clients when they are moving into a safe housing. So, this week from October the 1st through the 4th, they're accepting kitchen items listed below. And if you would like to make a donation, you can call the crisis line at 473 6221 or click the link below to access the Amazon wish list. So you can go on, I'm going to share that to our page, or you can go to Families in Crisis New Beginnings Facebook page and check that out yourself as well. Of course, yesterday was Freaky Friday, where students dress up as teachers and teachers dress up as students. And I just absolutely love it. Every day this week, they're going to be dressing up in some kind of kooky outfit. Join us for the Fall Festival. The Warren County Middle School has put out their date for October the 24th. It's free food from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. with games and concessions will be sold. Earn points for your team by attending. And there's also going to be a silent auction as well. Let's see. Good luck to our lady volleyball team. So last night, our Warren County High School Lady Pioneers played against Grundy and Canning counties last night. So I cannot wait to see the scores on that. Hard Times USA, which is all over the 20th annual Heritage Day. That's going to be on October the 5th from 9 to 3 p.m. The American Legion Post 207 will be making their annual appearance to pay tribute to many veterans who have served our country in all branches of the United States military and continue to serve our community through action. They will be at the photo gallery where many photos of the service members are on display. So make sure you check that out. Um, let's see what else? Yeah, we talked about this one, TCAT is having a health and resource day, and they're looking for vendors needed. We are looking for vendors to join us for an upcoming health and resource event. Services will include a blood drive, blood pressure checks, eye services, childcare resources, haircuts, housing information, and nutritional education. The list is still growing. We need the support to make this the best health and resource event yet. To RSVP, please email Jenna.demars, DEMARS, at TCAT UPPER Upper Cumberland.edu. You can also contact Ashley.al HASAN at tn.gov. Don't miss out. Join us in making a difference. And of course, we're going to share this one as well if you are looking to help out as well, as I'm going back to it. And then I want to say, well, there's that one. They got a lot of stuff going on at TCAT. Discover your path to success at College Preview Day. Come see us on October the 8th at 9 a.m. for the Immerse experience, where you'll tour our campus, meet our dedicated instructors and students, and gain in depth insights into the program of your choice. Don't miss out on the fantastic opportunity to register for classes and explore of the opportunities awaiting you. Come see us and start your journey towards a brighter future. So again, College Preview Day once again is going to be on October the 8th and the 9th at TCAT, which I'm going to share. They're also having a pumpkin. Oh, it's going to not go big. Okay. They're also having a pumpkin carving contest for the TCAT Upper Cumberland students. So if you go to school there, make sure you be a part of that. And there's the health day. Boom. All right. Keeping on going, McMinnville Young Professionals September After Hours was a huge hit. The networking hour has amazing vibes, and we had a blast. thanks to the fun trivia with prizes hosted by the awesome Main Street Media team. As always, the ghost tour with Jimmy Haley added a spooky twist to the evening. We are also proud to have gathered donations for kids of the community. And again, I hated that I missed it, but my family was under the weather with strep throat, so I had to step back. Let's see here. So, Rock Island State Park has, join us for the fall long for these amazing activities and programs offered throughout the park. We'll be highlighting fall colors and park history. So, whether you're a nature enthusiast or a history buff, we've got you covered. Space is limited, so be sure to visit our website and register. They have so many cool things going on, guys. First and foremost, they're doing a Rock Island history hike on October the 11th at 10 a.m. October the 12th, they're doing fall colors kayak trip at 9 a.m. On October the 31st at 9 a.m., they're having a falls colors pontoon trip. And then on the same day, they're having one at 9 a.m. and at 12 p.m. And then they also have November dates there as well. So make sure you check that out. You never realize all the stuff going on in Warren County until you really nosedive in, as I say. Let's see. And if you didn't know, happy International Coffee Day. Celebrate by grabbing your favorite cup of joe from your local chain members like the local Bean Baking Company or Sonic Drive-In. Support the chamber members and enjoy your brew today. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love my Coca-Cola. And so I did my part this morning and I got me a large Coca-Cola at Sonic in McMinnville. 5 days. No, that was yesterday. So 4 days till Autumn Street Fair, and one of the vendors that's going to be there is my girl Songbird Studios, Melody Krim and them. They're going to be right side of the Rustic Daisy, and just $10 each. These cool looking, um, like stands. They come with the stands. They're little placards. If you haven't seen these, hold on. Look how cute these are. Adorable. Make sure you go get that. Let's see. That's Stonehouse with, of course, Mr. Aaron Tippin. And I'll give them some love. So tomorrow, which is today, is the first Tippin Tuesday. Each month, country music legend Aaron Tippin will visit Stonehouse Winery on one Tuesday on one Tuesday. So get your cameras ready, charge those phones, and come have some fun with us today from 12 to 3 p.m. with Aaron Tippin. No tickets, just good old free fun. And again, if you didn't know who Aaron Tippin is, you've been living under a rock, bro. But he was actually the Stonehouse is his creation, if you didn't know. And he's been here at the Warren County A&L Fair performing, which was amazing. Yesterday at Chapters and Dice Company made yesterday a huge success and brought my hopes up with how busy we were. May not sound much, but we sold 37 books yesterday. That's 37 out of 6,000 books for us to sell that many on our first soft opening day. Such a shocker. We greatly appreciate you in supporting us, and we hope it continues as long as we're here. We are opened again today from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 352 South Chancery Street, Suite number 2. And today they've made homemade chocolate chip cookies, so come snag one while supplies last. Let's see. Nope, that's not mine. Not me. So, of course, everybody is doing Spirit Week. So make sure you check out Irving College is doing something silly today. They're doing a silly sock day today in order to be a part of the homecoming week. I absolutely love it when people do that, dressing up. Let's see. We look forward to seeing you tonight. Okay. Deborah basketball. Love it. I'm going to make sure to get all this and more in. And happy October 1st. Just posted an hour ago. I'm loving those bags. I may be going by there today. From all of us here at the Hitch, get a jump on your Halloween with Bog and Scout bags. Oh my gosh, you guys, look How adorable those are. Stinking cute. I can't wait to go back by there. Oh no. So the Warren County football team posted uh, a post from the Mount Juliet Golden Bears football team. On this past Saturday, our family got rocked with one of our own being involved in a severe car accident. Jackson Rochetti, son of Coach Rochetti and long snapper for the Bears, is in for a big fight now, and we need all the help we can get to help him win it. Please shower his family with prayer as Jackson's recovery is ongoing. Oh my gosh. So young too. And then last but definitely not least, congrats. I saw this on Judge Ryan J. Moore's page. Congrats to Shelby County's General Sessions Judge Deborah Henderson for being the recipient of the Leon Rubin Award for Judicial Excellence. Since 2006, she has served the state with integrity. And since 2022, she has been a great mentor to Judge Cox, Judge Cowan, and myself. How neat is that? Um, I'm seeing if there's anything else. McMinnville basketball. If you want to do the youth basketball registration deadline is almost coming to a close. October the 7th is the last day to sign up for basketball for McMinnville youth basketball at the Civic Center. So if you need to register, you can do it online as well as you can come in. And this is for ages 8 years to 19 years of age. Let me share that. All right. So there we go. Let me see if I have anything else. I see somebody did message on here. Okay. No, they were just caught on that. I do want to make a point before I say this. So on my Facebook and Instagram page, I shared a Warren County Happenings point of view camera thing. There's this app called Point of View. And as my business is ever so growing, it is getting harder for me to be at all of these events. Literally last weekend there was 6 events that happened and I only could make 3, which is still a lot. But I would have liked to got pictures of the sip and save, and I would have liked to got more pictures of now I can't even think of the veterans, the night of music for veterans, and then there was one other thing I missed. But with this point of view camera app, if you are at any event for that matter, because each week I'm going to create a new QR code. And so this QR code was created for this weekend's events. So today I'm going to create a new one. But you scan this QR code, and I think you have to download the app, which by the way is free. And each person has 10 photos they can upload into the point of view app that we all share. It's like it's the coolest little thing, and I got a little over 10 on it, and I wanna make sure to promote this right because I always say that my success is because of you guys. You're helping me, you're notifying me, you're texting, you're calling me, telling me about these events that's going on. But also too, another thing I would love, 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 love from you guys to help because it's just me being on the doing this right here for you is being able to capture a photo of an event I can't be at. And so this point of view um, program is going to let us all share our photos together, and then I will select a few of them that will make our newsletter and or social media because I feel like every event needs to get showcased. And so, and it's just a lot easier getting photos from you guys when I can't be there. So, with that said, I'm going to create a new one for the upcoming events, and I'm going to do it for each individual thing. I can't decide. I thought about just keeping it saying Warren County happenings, but like I say, I'm going to post another thing just like this today or tomorrow. And if you're at For example, let me pull it up so I don't like misspeak. If you are at any of the sports games that's going on this week, you can send me pictures of that. You can also take pictures of the fireworks show that happens at Cedar Pumpkin Patch that's going to be going on. I need pictures of the 20th annual Heritage Day, Autumn Street Fair, the pep rally, the homecoming parade, the game itself. And that's just to name a few things going on, right? But it's just another way for us to stay in the know of what's going on. But if you're not sure how it works, you're always welcome to text and or call me at 931-305-0869. That is the easiest way to get in touch with me. I had some people reach out on Facebook how to be a part of it. And so hopefully this can be a new thing that we can adapt to, and then I can give you full credit, because the cool thing about this app is it tells you who took the picture. And so I can say photos by, so if it's me, photos by Kelly Walker Slaughter. Or if it's by Melody, photos by Melody Krim or Gage Walker, or, things like that. So again, it's called Point of View. It's an app that you can download on your phone for free, and you can upload at least 10 photos. So anything could help. I always ask for help. So here you go. Make it easier. And then the other cool thing is you can see everybody else's photos in that app as well, because it's photo sharing and you can take those if you want. But with that said, it has been another phenomenal day here at Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. Thanks again for Miss Sue coming in and representing her town of Morrison. And don't forget, the Morrison Town yard sale is going to be going on October the 12th from dawn to dusk. And wish nothing but prayers for her all her babies that's going under the knife tomorrow, or today or tomorrow, with surgeries and having babies. But again, if you have an event going on that you would like to be on my show, or at least tell me about it, please let me know by also calling me at 931-304-0869, or send me a message through Facebook as well. I try to stay up to par on all that stuff, but my cell phone's the easiest way to get to me. Also, too, newsletters are going to be going out today. I cannot wait. It's another exciting one as well. And if you want to be a part of our newsletter, let me know. So, again, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, Miss K, headed to Tennessee Wednesday. Oh, yes, Jan Johnson. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. If y'all are going to be heading this way, Tennessee on Wednesday, if you would like to come on my show Thursday, that'd be great. And you can talk about all your fun stuff that you've done in Florida. Go Gators, right? But he, of course, Jan and Kathy Johnson, uh, from Warren County, that moved to Florida, which I totally get it. But we all miss him, and I'm so glad that he is coming back and enjoying some autumn street fair with us. But you and Miss Kathy are so welcome to come on my show Thursday and just bother the heck out of me if you want. But I love them dearly. I miss them. I feel like it's just such a good time. Everybody's coming back. And I will say this, why I got everybody listening. Starting next week, because Duke Rice is back in Tennessee. He's living in Sparta, but he's working out in Cookeville for the Country Giant. And I'm so excited for him, because that's where he all started for him, was at the Country Giant. So it's like a full circle. But with that said, shout out to my brother from another mother, as he, from what I understood yesterday, and I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but he will be, you'll be able to listen to him on the Country Giant in the afternoon next week. He's going to start doing the afternoons. I don't know if it's the Country Giant specifically. I know it was on his page, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But we can start listening to Duke again next week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But I'm trying to let him get acclimated before, but I did tell him he is welcome to come on my show this week and just talk about all the exciting stuff that him and his family are fixing to do. Because I'm just saying, I miss my brother from another mother. You just don't understand. He always brought joy to my life, and now I'm excited. I got like almost all my friends back in Tennessee, close to me. I still miss you, Davua. I love you though. I love you. But with that said, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you want to be a part of our local voice subscription digital newsletter, don't forget to text the keyword local voice to 931 305 0869 with your email address so you can get a digital copy emailed to you promptly after the show today. Other than that, take care. God bless. And I'll see you again on Thursday. Bye, guys. And remember, Warren County.